Over the next 13 years of freedom, they worked tirelessly to become a relative oasis of law and order, winning the reputation of being the safest region in all of Iraq. So strong has Kurdish security become, fewer than 200 coalition troops are currently stationed throughout the entire Kurdistan Autonomous Region. And as of the spring of 2005, not a single coalition soldier has lost his life on Kurdish soil.
We hate this terrorism which is present in the middle and the south, and the Kurdistan region can be regarded as a very safe place where you are welcome.
The Kurdish people in general are secular. They're less attached to religion than, let's say, the Shiites in the south or the rest of Iraq.
Any image of Islamic extremism, any image of some sort of crisis or conflict between religions of the West, say Christianity and Islam, just doesn't exist here.
If you look at the university campus, 45.5% of the students are females. And the same is true, most of the teachers are females.
I teach classes where there are as many women as there are men, where women are no more hesitant or just as likely to raise their hands and offer an opinion as are the men. I could not live for an extended period of time in a place where women weren't part of society, part of daily life, and weren't given at least good opportunity, an opportunity that was improving.
It should not be surprising that for Kurds, human rights are paramount, given that for over 30 years, their most basic right to life was so cruelly abused. Of all peoples, the Kurds have no desire to return to the horrors of the past, but neither will they ever forget them. Their memories are embedded deep in the lines on the faces of the elders, along with an unshakable gratitude to their friends in the outside world. To those who at last have made it possible for this generation of Kurds to emerge from the shadows of history and create a place where the wounds of war are being healed, not reopened.
We are happy family with a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Won't you say you love me too?
Where children are being educated, not indoctrinated. Where thriving businesses support hopeful families, ready to realize the dream and lead the way toward a free, federal, democratic Iraq.
They tell me I was born with it.
They say I'm gonna die with it.
They promised my children would be free of it.
It's only gotten worse.
Today's young Americans have inherited the single greatest financial debt in history, over $13 trillion in unfunded Social Security benefits. The fatally flawed system of Social Security was established in 1935 with a ratio of 16 workers supporting each retiree. Today, there are 3. For our children, there will only be 2.
We will be the first generation to leave the children and the grandchildren worse off than any other generation.
These poor little innocent children coming into the world now shouldn't have to pay off our debts.
We're going to be basically living off the backs of our children and our grandchildren forever, and they're going to be paying into a system that's going to have absolutely nothing left for them.
But there are some things that you don't compromise, and I think the children's future is one of those things.
What is it like to be different is hard. It's hard. I mean, getting up, taking 45, 50 minutes a day, to get dressed, to the way put me in that sling, and for them to dress me. I mean, my hip hurts constantly because I take pills every day. That's what's hard. But then I realized that I'm doing it for a reason. I'm doing it for PRU football, and I'm doing it for the brothers that I really care about, the young guys who are on the team. Why I think God made me the way I am, I think God made me the way I am is to help boys become men. Help guys learn what Summit Warriors is, and help, hopefully, I influence one person. Throughout the 14 years, if I influence one person to become a better person and better fathers to the kids, then it's totally worth it. It's totally worth being disabled. It's totally worth that God created me just the way I am. For the longest time, I didn't understand why I was the way I am. And to see guys who's willing to do the stuff they want, willing to help me out, and willing to become better, and by helping me out, learning about Summit Warrior and about stepping out the boundary, it makes me really feel good that there's a reason for everything. There's a reason for this. There's a reason that I'm in this chair. There's a reason that I'm in this body the way I am.
Whenever I do get in a bad mood, I think of this guy who's riding around in a wheelchair, relying on other people to take him to the bathroom, relying on other people to assist him in every aspect of his life. And how can I continue to be upset when he can get through all that and have such a great attitude and show that love?
This is my passion. It's what I really love. I love the paint, I love the color, I love the shapes, and I love the chance to just get out there and paint. Art. Art's my passion. It's what I truly love. These I did when the doctor found the cancer. I was very frightened. I felt disfigured. I felt depressed and just trying to, struggling with trying to get back to myself and not being able to do it, and thinking, that I'll never be the same person that I was. This is me feeling trapped by the cancer. For me, my art was the thing that kind of kept me going. It was a way to focus and not think about everything that I was going through. So, and this was one when I was thinking about our family and, feeling how connected we had been and how difficult this was. Once I started to feel better, the canvas just wasn't big enough for me. So I started to paint on my walls, standing up high and getting down low and just letting anything happen, That's when I knew I was okay.
is the heart of partnership. It is the link that binds us. Trust is essential to life's relationships. It powers the passion that is the lifeblood of business. Every day, people trust HP products.